Hello, and welcome to this new series called The Chad Bowl. I'm sure by now you may have seen the hype video for this. I'll post it in the description. And I'll warn you that this game is not over yet. This is going to be a multi-part series, but I can promise you that this is some of the best gameplay, uh, some of the best Polytopia that has really ever been recorded, I guess. I'm going to be playing against Gully, against FTAG, against a lot of pro players, Chads. As the name goes, it's a Chad Bowl. So I'm going with my standard opening here. This barter, I get the animals, and I open the turn and just going for some early expansion right here in the middle of the map, kind of a weak spawn, because this is a multiplayer game, and multiplayer game against all these people, that's rough. It's not a place you want to be in, but regardless, I'm getting hit by Illyrian. I'm not sure how you say it. Early game, and with their Polytars, they're a really strong tribe early game, and at this point, I'm sweating and perspiring. I'm really nervous. I think, damn, I really went so far as to get myself invited to the Chad Bowl to lose, but nah, just keep watching. There is the origin for a really big conflict here, and I had to cut down that tree. That's tough, but I really needed the money right now. So I get the new city. I make sure to cut down these guys. I had to do that to make sure that I could level it up this turn. And I went for an explorer because in these games with lots of players, you really want to get an explorer early on to meet lots of new people. And they gave you the text, as you can see, and they just gave me organization. I think the other one was valuable resources, which is always great. So yeah, I'm using the money here. And yeah, just doing what you do. Leveling up, taking the money. I don't remember if I have enough money. Well, I cut this down to have enough money to level up this one as well. Not the best explorer, really, but decent. I'll take it. I met 2 new tribes and uncovered some new territory, so that'll definitely be helpful. So right now I'm really just thinking, what should I do about these guys, about Illyrian, because I really want to take that 3rd city. It's going to be pretty critical for me. And I'm just thinking about what units I can train to get my way over there, and to kind of try to rush my way up north to beat everyone else to that little village there. And kind of buy myself some buffer room for my central territories. And yeah, kind of a worst case scenario happened here, and he took the bait and actually attacked it. So now I'm stretched a little thin because I see a lot of people are going for that little village over there. And at this point, well, I know Illyrion's over to the right, or to the east. That's the east, right? Yeah, that's the east. And I'm thinking, what should I do here? I don't know what's in the south, possibly a new village. So I go that way, hoping to have some optimism and get what I want out of that. Because yeah, I'm looking at the situation right now, and yeah, I'm fairly developed, but it's a matter of time until everyone else catches up. And at the end of the day, in these really big multiplayer games like this, where you're up against actually skilled guys who are pros, Gully, YouTubers, other guys who know what they're doing, kind of the most important thing is really the geography. You just want to get yourself in a position where you're not exposed. And right here, I'm right in the middle of the map, so I can get slapped from every angle. So I'm worried about that. So realistically, like in every sort of game that you play against bots, you want to try to fight your way into a corner or into an edge of the map. Sort of like fight your way to the edge of the world if you're stuck in the middle. Because if you're stuck in the middle, yeah, you're going to get attacked from all sides, man. And that's tough. So I think I am going to be able to get that 2nd city, but third city, yeah. but I'm a little worried about reinforcements because I don't know if Illyrian maybe has a unit right there and they can hit me and win the battle for that. So I'm going to be sending this new unit north to reinforce it. Met F-Tag. F-Tag, he's the co-leader of the Mallards pro team. Really formidable player. And he's someone I really got to watch out for in this game. Go south and nothing there. As you guys can see, Illyrian seems to be expanding their territory. It's tough. Like, I know a war is coming at this point, but thankfully, I will say one thing. Before this game started, I was approached by a group of people. And that group of people was Royal Few, which I believe is Preston DT Hill in this game. So the guy directly to the west of me. Him, Morin, Don Ohulibari, he will come up. Don't worry, these characters will come up. They approached me and they were like, hey, well, do you want to form some sort of alliance? And I was like, fine. But I was kind of non-committal. I was like, I don't know. I'll warn you guys if I want to exit. Because I know in a situation like this, I don't want to be boxed in. I need to find a direction to sort of conquer in. Otherwise, if I give them time, they'll end up destroying me. Because my strategy here, and what I think should be everyone's strategy in a game like this, is you need to rush development for giants by getting these explorers and all that, and cutting forests if you have to. Just rushing development, and from there trying to just wipe out a bunch of people, get yourself some stable borders, and then from there start trying to develop your economy, get trading posts and all that. Otherwise you'll die. You're gonna die. So right here I get my first giant, Park of Glory, and I can get my second giant real fast. I thought this through beforehand. So I'm just thinking, what's the best spot? I'm thinking right there because I might potentially want to get a trading post next to that ocean in the future. So that's mostly just what I'm thinking of. Still nothing to the south. And I'm in first place right now, but it's really tenuous first place because I'm right in the middle of the map. And it's not a position I like too much. So, just got slapped around by this blue guy. I don't really know who this is at this point. Maybe Solus. And this is really weird because Solus was part of the group that approached me and was asking if they could have an alliance. I'll actually put that at the end of the video, like the screenshots of them approaching me. So, kind of worrying, like they're not for real about the alliance. But in that case, I'm ready. I'm about to get some giants, and I'm thinking maybe I can go south and take them out. So my expansion's looking decent. It's looking good. I really want to get that other city directly to the west. It'll give me a really, really nice buffer zone because I'm thinking, at least from what I've seen from these guys, because they post pictures of their spawns and everything, but I didn't want to do that because I'm not really too sold on the idea of an alliance here until I know sort of like the geography a little bit better. Yeah, I know they're like kind of in the area. I know Morin is somewhere to the north, and Royal Few, aka Preston DT Hill, he's Black Barter, and he's due west of me. So I know they're kind of surrounding me. Morin's Wenger, he's up north, and I'm seeing this Wenger territory, so I'm assuming that he must be a little bit north of me. Preston DT Hill's over to the west. Solus is to the south, and I don't know if they're even on my side at this point, but if they are, I want to just get some buffer space, get these two cities, and just attack Illyrian, because Illyrion's the only enemy I have in my neighborhood, and that way I can just chill out on my other borders and put my whole military on the east. But at this point, I'm still not really sure about Solus, so I'm sending my giant south just to investigate, because I don't know. I might have to throw hands with him. F-Tag's making moves. He's a stud. I mean, I already know. He's trying to rush his way to Giants. So I really just want there to be as much space between F-Tag and my core territories. And yeah, this man got his hands on this city. At this point, I'm thinking about maybe betraying him, because that city's important. But I figure I'm just going to have to wait it out at this point and see what's next. Now, this was really just the beginning of all this, but as time goes forward, the war is going to start to unfold, and things are going to get real complicated. Okay, so actually I'm back again. I thought I should add more to this. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging too much. Add some more of the sort of the beginning of this new era in this game. And right now, yeah, I couldn't get the other city directly to the west. That's going to be going to Royal Few. But it's all right. I mean, he's an ally. I'm chill with him. I mean, he's an ally. Parentheses. I don't really trust them that much because they're surrounding me. And there you go. I met Morin. And they're surrounding me. It's a little sus. It's a little sus, honestly. But at this point, I saw Solus backed off. So, I don't know. I guess at this time, I'm thinking I can trust them a little bit because I have some vision on Illyrian. And Illyrian looks kind of nice and developed, but at the same time, with a really tiny military. So they kind of look like free pickings, honestly. F-Tag's buff. I already know he's good. I've heard about him. And I guess I can trust the North to my allies at this point. And so I'm just building up some roads to just try to kind of blitzkrieg Illyrian real quick. Just slap him around. Bah, 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 bah. And yeah, well, just sort of chill out on the northern end and go west. You know, just go build an empire to the not the west, the east. My bad. But yeah, I got a giant right there on his doorstep. I decided, you know, I'll bring the other giant to the capital because, you know, I can't train another unit, but it's faster like that. I saw there are some free cities up there for Morin, but as I said, you know, early game Wenger, I don't really trust him that much. I might want to make a play on that. Because I don't really want to betray these guys. I really just want a stable frontier to the north. Sort of some space between them and F-Tag. So this is when they actually contacted me. This is what I was talking about. I was talking with Royal Few, and he was like, yeah, so you want to join our alliance? And I'm asking, who's in the alliance? He says, Royal Few, Solus, Morin, and Petten. And I'm asking him, are there other alliances? Like, what's going on? He says he doesn't know, but he heard that Ryuchu's Illyrian, Illyrian's in another one. So with that, he definitely got my attention. Because, yeah, I mean, if Illyrian is second in the leaderboard while I'm first, and Illyrian has allies, if Illyrian is doing some weird intrigue and they can somehow pull Morin, aka Wenger, or Solus, my southern neighbor, who's Luxador, to his side, well, suddenly I'm in real bad trouble. So this is starting to sound kind of good to potentially just sort of destroy Ryuchu, which is my main threat right now, and just be chill with them. I don't know. I don't really have expectations that I'm going to be chill with them forever, but for now, I think it's in everybody's best interest, at least in mine. But I'm definitely keeping an eye on them. I don't trust them. So that's what's going on. And next video, you're going to see my invasion of Illyrian. This is where the war begins, and you're going to see some trouble happening in the west. For sure. There's going to some people are throwing hands over there. Some heads are going to roll, and I'm going to have to roast. I don't even remember who it was that died first. I remember there was a guy who I've heard of who's a pro player, so that's very unexpected. Just keep in tune. I'll drop the other video pretty soon.